Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this December 7th. It is going to be a day in which we'll see some sunshine returning after a few clouds this morning. As you get up and at them, things will at least look a lot better. We haven't really had a lot of sunshine since last Friday, something like that. It's been cloudy pretty much all weekend long and then rainy yesterday. We picked up 86 hundredths of an inch of rain officially at the Bowling Green Airport yesterday. That was a good, beneficial rain. We needed that. It may, of course, help the drought situation. It certainly helped the numbers. For the month now, we're at 93 hundredths of an inch, just shy of an inch, and that's about where we should be, on pace for the month of December, at least this far into December, the 7th day. And the year-to-date totals look a little bit better. We're still shy about 3 inches on rainfall, so it put a little bit of a dent in the deficit, but we still have a little bit ways to go, a little bit further to go before we can say that we're out of the drought situation. We'll get a new drought update tomorrow morning at about 7:30, and then we'll update everybody on the situation from the drought center. Yesterday's high made it to 50. That was early yesterday morning at about 6 a.m. when the showers were pulling through. 51 is the average, so we were just 1 degree shy of average. 40 was our low. That's 9 degrees warmer than the average low of 31. And a year ago, we had a high of 61 and a low of 26 back in 2015. Looks like today we'll see a little bit of morning cloud cover, some fog maybe in a couple of places, but otherwise skies will become mostly sunny, and it will be cooler today. We're calling for a high of 47 with a north wind at 6 now that the cold front has passed through. Tonight, though, clouds will roll back in ahead of our next disturbance, a weak little front that's going to pass through early Thursday morning. Will be colder tonight, a low of 26. Now, this marks the arrival of the big Arctic blast that is going to be with us for the next couple of days after today. So if you've not, checked your antifreeze in your car, if you've not checked your heat sources at home, if you have a working fireplace with a chimney flue, hopefully that's been taken care of. You've got all that cleaned up and ready to go. Whatever your heat source is, make sure that all that's working like it should. And if you are a homeowner, and if you have not closed the vents that are around the foundation, nor have you unscrewed the water hose from the spigot, you'll want to do that. I learned that lesson a long time ago as a homeowner, that one of the first years I owned a home, I forgot to undo the water hose from the spigot, and it got down below freezing, and well, let's just say after that, it was an expensive mess. So, with temperatures getting down to what we see here for Thursday night and Friday night, you'll want to do that today. So, here's the forecast for Thursday. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning. There could be a few flurries flying around. It's not going to be a big deal. In fact, the later run of the models indicating this front is going to come through pretty dry. But some of you could see a few flakes, more conversational than anything. And then we'll see a mix of sun and clouds, colder and breezy for Thursday, a high of only 36. But then under a clear sky Thursday night, we're going to get down to 19. Yeah, that would do a number on pipes. You may want to let the water just trickle just a little bit in your faucets. Because the next night, we're going to do the same thing. 2 nights in a row below freezing. Yeah, that could harm some pipes and things like that. So be careful. Friday, sunshine but cold, 32. That's the freezing mark, 32 for a high. And then back down to 18 on Friday night. We're going to wake up Saturday morning to everything just being pretty much frozen. Now, Saturday, we'll see a mostly sunny day. It will get above freezing. We're calling for a high of 40. A little bit of a south wind will take over just ahead of the next system that will be pulling in by Sunday. we'll say late Saturday night into early Sunday, we could have the same thing happen that's going to happen tomorrow morning, and that some of the precipitation could be mixed or start as maybe a snowflake or two or a wet snowflake over to all rain, because we're going to get up to 46 on Sunday. 70% the chance that you'll see rain on Sunday. Then Sunday night, as we get down to a low of 35, it's conditional. We could see maybe a little mix there. But again, nothing to be excited about, more conversational than anything. Monday morning, a few leftover snowflakes and then just cloudy and 45. And we're going to warm it all the way to 48, maybe close to 50 by Tuesday under a sunny sky. So for all the hype that some have posted on social media and around, snow. This is not that. A few flakes to start a conversation, that's about it. Anything, it's just nothing measurable, nothing that's going to get the kids excited, except for if they do see a snowflake or two, then, oh, okay, that's good. But it's not going to be more than that. All right. That'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. And later today, if you can, join me for my radio show at Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 between 3 and 7 p.m.